Good morning, family. My name is Mel Wells, and welcome back. Welcome back to Motivational Fridays. But before we get started, can we have a moment of silence? Because I'm not hearing a lot of people talk about the violence that is going on in our community. The violence from Chicago to New York back to Philadelphia. What is going on out there is a nightmare that we have become immune to. We cannot be immune to this nightmare. Moment of silence for those who have lost their lives in the last couple of weeks due to gun violence. That's the moment of silence. But today, for the motivational group, what we will be doing is showing you the proof that God really does turn people's lives around. I don't care if you used to be a drug dealer. I don't care if you were a person that actually using drugs right now. God is looking at you. Why? Because you are his child. I don't care what your hater said about you. I don't even care what you said about yourself. God is looking to level you up in life. So today, you will get to see the actual proof that God is making the impossible possible. You get to hear from my friend Darnell Scott, who's one of the leaders of our street outreach team. This guy went to jail for 5 years, lost his mind while he was in jail, but came out with no excuses. You get to hear from my young boy Mark. Mark is kind of new to the One Day at a Time family, but this guy was actually just trapping, selling drugs, and decided to become a part of the One Day at a Time family. Both of those individuals didn't come here for a drug and alcohol issue, but they came to be a part of a family because they needed a family just to help level them up. Also, you get to hear from Brittany. You get to hear from Britt. Britt does such a great job. She is right here for One Day at a Time, has years in recovery, has her kids back in her life, and also my main man, Malik, who has his son, who has his fiance, who came here a couple years ago, who are actually leveling up. So enough of me. I want you to hear that God is working. Now, make sure that you share this because I want to see how God is going to use you. Love you, family. One day at a time. Peace and blessings.
My name is Mark. I work for ODAC. I just want to take the time to thank ODAC, Mel, Malik, Drez, Darnell, for giving me the opportunity to change my life. Because at the end of the day, the way I was living, I wasn't living right at one point in time in my life and stuff. I knew Mel for 20 years. In 20 years, he's been having a conversation with me, get off the corner. I need to do something with myself and get my life together and stuff. But I never listened. You know, I was a knucklehead. So it took me during this time, coming home this time, to see like it's more than a corner. It's more out there. You just gotta put the grind in and get it. Like my whole thing is this, ODAC gave me the opportunity and stuff. And I appreciate ODAC. Like I'm ODAC for life. I love wearing these colors. I love waking up every day because if it wasn't for ODAC, I don't know where I'd be at the end of the day and stuff, because like all I knew was the hood, the corner people, the street people and stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's all I knew. So I looked at it like, man, this is getting old. I'm tired. I'm tired of going to jail. I'm tired of just doing a lot of stuff. And once I got with ODAC, I wake up every day happy. I'm happy every day. It's opportunities. You can really grow in ODAC. Like you really can grow. I started on working 3 hours a day, 4 days a week. I got more hours now. My check is bigger. It's more opportunity. It's more everything. And they so good with helping people out and stuff. Like, and I just want to thank ODAC for giving me this opportunity. Like, I really appreciate ODAC. I really appreciate Mel, Malik, Drez, because if it wasn't for Drez and Malik, no, it wasn't for Malik and Mel having a conversation with me at the beginning, you know what I'm saying, I'd probably still be on the corner. But then Drez came in, you know what I'm saying, and I saw how he was working with ODAC. And I looked like, you know what, let me go ahead and put this street stuff to the side. Because if he can come home and grow like that, I could do the same thing. And just having a conversation with him, he got me off the corner, got me working. I'm almost full-time with ODAC. Like, I love working for ODAC. Like, it's great, you know what I'm saying?
Hey everyone, this is Bill. I'm proud product of ODAC. I was asked to give a shout out for my program. The program that reached me in ways that my other experience with the recovery program didn't. I'm not gonna say that program failed me. It just didn't get in the nook and crannies like ODAC did. For me, I came to the program limping, broken, misguided, and confused. And now I have let's say, a livable wage job making and I'm healed, I'm focused, and I'm gonna say that I'm functional. You know, I'm out of myself. I don't want to say I'm like I'm still up in my head, but I have learned to practice selflessness, dedication, and I learned how to apply myself in the areas of life that I really truly believe in.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Britley. Just want to tell you how I came through all that. I came through with a little bit of clean time, then wound up getting 2 years. Being in ODAT has motivated me to move up. I basically started off as volunteering. Now I'm running 2 sites, which is the bathrooms down at Love Park in Kensington, the shelter up in Kensington. Also, man, it's like a dream come true. You know, I've been through so much, and to be able to be where I'm at right now is just surprising to me. Just to let anybody know that's watching this video to know that no matter what, you can get through. Whatever the storm is, you can climb heights. I never thought that I would ever be in this predicament that I'm in right now, and it's good for me. I'm getting ready to transition out of the recovery house, moving my own, be responsible, you know, and this coming from a person who just struggled with addiction, and now I have 2 years clean, you know what I mean, and it feels great. It feels great. So if you're watching this, right, know that this too shall pass, and that you never stay stuck where you at, no matter what.
What's going on, everybody? I'm just here to give y'all a little bit of info, you know, about ODAC and the reentry program, you know, the resources that we got going on. Number one, I'm a felon. I've been home now in about a year, and ODAC showed me a lot of love. They helped me return my sentence over. I had a 12 to 24 sentence. I was sitting in the state penitentiary. They helped me with my lawyer. I got back in the court and I gave the time back, and now I'm home in 5 years. And my whole mission is to try to get the guns and the drugs out of the young boy hands, but also I'm trying to help people get off the drugs, and I'm trying to help the homeless find shelter if it's day by day, or try to get them into some type of housing area. And also my baby right now is the same day pay program, and what that about is I go around to the corners and I offer guys legit work, $100 for 3 hours, and they put the guns down and the drugs for 1 day and make some legit money, and hopefully that spend them into wanting to do it all the time and go find a job. So right now, I'm trying to make some moves where though we can move a little faster, do more work, and build the contract so we can have more openings to hire more people, you know, to show them a little love that I was showing about ODAC when I came home, had a job waiting for me. 6 months later, they recognized my skills, and now I'm the street team supervisor. And I run a lot of other things. I don't even want to mention all the things that I do for the company, but they call me live on the clock, because I literally live on the clock. But I want y'all to know that this ain't fake, it's real. It's not far-fetched, it's in arm's reach. All you gotta do is set your goals, attack your goals, stay focused, and when a bump in the road coming to your path, weave the bump and keep it moving. That's all I want to tell y'all. It's real, bro. I'm living proof. Drizzy, out, 1 day at a time.
Well, hello everyone. My name is Daryl Chapman. I'm a grateful recovering addict. I'm a part of an organization called 1 Day at a Time. I've been around 1 Day at a Time since 1991. I came into the program. I spent 11 months in the recovery houses, and I came out of the recovery houses and went to Germantown, helped start a program that was a part of 1 Day at a Time called Recovery King, created Germantown, turned it over. I came back to work for ODAC in 1995. I've been a part of 1 Day at a Time in different various situations, as far as being a program coordinator, being a vice president, to a member of other things. But most importantly, I'm just a server like a lot of other employees around here. I'm here to serve people. I'm about helping save lives, and that's what we do at 1 Day at a Time. It's been a great experience for me. You know what I mean? To be around here almost 30 years, and learning how to change myself, and also help change my way of thinking, to help change my ideas, my attitude, my behavior. It's an ongoing process for me. Every day is something different. You know, and I just enjoy the fact that I'm a part of something positive here at 1 Day at a Time. And thanks for allowing me to share.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Malik Williams. Have you ever been to a place where you just felt like you was at home, or been to a period in life where things were just going so perfectly that you just kind of had that inner confirmation that you were in the right place at the right time? But that's how I feel about One Day at a Time. I came to One Day at a Time from a jail cell, and I was broken. I had lost confidence in myself. I didn't think I could make it. I was filled with self-doubt. And prior to this, I've been a business owner since 2000. And I had lost my business, who I was partnership with a friend of mine. And I came to One Day at a Time, and I just was tired. And I didn't believe in myself. So it was Mel and Daryl Chapman who had so much confidence in me when I didn't even have confidence in myself. And they helped nurture and guide me back to a point in my life where as though I could regain some self-confidence and really try to put an effort in developing myself to become not just the man who I am today, but the man that I'm going to be tomorrow, because the work never stops. There's never a point in my life where I feel as though I have arrived and there's no better or higher level that I can go to. So I came here, and as they did that, and it wasn't always easy, because it's not supposed to be easy. You know, that's the thing, a problem with a lot of people in life. We think things are supposed to be easy, but it takes work. And I put in my work, but through all, I believe that God was guiding my steps. And you know, God will move a mountain for you, but he may want you to bring a shovel. So that's where my work comes in. And through God working through people like Mel Wells and Daryl Chapman and the entire ODAT family, you know, I'm proud to say that I'm part of this family. I'm employed by this company. And I said I would never work for no one ever again in my life. I was a business owner since 2000. This is the only job that I can say isn't really just a job. This is more part of a family or organization that continues to help me develop as a man. I met my wife here. I'm a business owner, like I said. I have a photography business. I have a job here where I am able to help other people just like me, and in the same situation that I was in, help them to try to figure their way out of that situation and just become productive people. I'm a servant at the end of the day. I serve God. I serve one day at a time. And it's very important that I end with saying that this is something I couldn't do alone. I needed help, support, guidance, and I still continue to get that guidance. And now it's my turn to try to help, support, and guide someone else. I love One Day at a Time. ODAT for life. Peace.
Your life will never rise higher than your belief in yourself. So if you want to take your life to another level, you got to learn to believe in you. Momentum starts in your mind. For you to build what it is that you want to build in your life, it's going to require you doing it one step at a time. Talk to a lot of young people. They want to get to the top of the mountain, but they don't realize that there's actually a mountain to climb. You got to climb the mountain if you want to get to the top of the mountain. You don't stumble and find your way at the top. You got to do the work day in and day out. Change is not a one-time event. You can change your house, you can change your address, you can change your car, you can change your clothes. It doesn't matter what you change. If you don't change your mind, things will not change for you. Your mind is powerful. It's a weapon. You got to keep it loaded. One of the biggest problems that many people have is they don't want to learn. They want to conquer this mind. They don't want to take it on. The cave that holds the change you want is typically the one you ain't willing to dive into. If there's not a challenge on the path, that path leads to nowhere. A lot of people don't want to get after it, don't want to get to work. But let me tell you, when you decide to get to work, you'll prove things to yourself that you weren't even sure of, and there's nothing better than looking in the mirror and saying, you did it. You did it. There's something that comes from that. It's a confidence. I'm not talking about an arrogance. Arrogance is just confidence spoiled. Don't be afraid of getting your fingers dirty. The miracles are in the dirt.